Yeah, talk about the frustrations of the entire afternoon. I mean, you guys had a lot of empty possessions that you're not used to having. The defense was struggling to stop the running game. It just seemed like you guys were always fighting uphill today.
I just think we didn't play our best ball at the end of the day. We're the best offense in the country. We only scored 23 points, so that says it all right there. The fourth downs we got to get, the third downs we got to get. We weren't explosive like we always are. So everything was there at the end of the day. We just didn't execute at a high level. That's something that we got to do going to the next game.
Cam, that last possession, you talked about ball control being something you're trying to focus on. Last possession, a chance to win the game, you fumble it. Just thoughts as that unfolded and just how the game ended that way.
I mean, it hurts at the end of the day, but all you can do is play the next game. You can't go back into it and try to relive that moment. But if we get the opportunity again, I'm sure it'll go a different way. So, you just watch the tape, get ready for it. Gotta have great ball security, especially at times like that. But I mean, I'm not really over impressed about it because at the end of the day, we put ourselves in a position to win the game. We just didn't come through. So we did a lot of good things, but we also did a lot of bad things today.
Cam, we haven't really known you losing the game since you've been at Miami. You haven't lost since you've been at Miami. Is there anything that you do differently after a loss? Is there anything you go back and check, double check or anything like that?
Nothing's gonna change for me. I lost 7 games last year in my last school, so every winner gonna lose someday. Today just happened to be our day, and I mean, it's only 2 outcomes. You're either gonna win or you lose. But at the end of the day, tomorrow I gotta wake up and I gotta go lift and I gotta do the same process. So it hurts because it was the first loss of the season. But at the end of the day, we still in a position to control our destiny. So we can go to the bye week with good feelings. Get better this week and try to beat Wake Forest.
How much does it help to have that bye week? Give it, one, everyone has a chance to kind of recuperate mentally, physically, and everything, and you have plenty of time to work on things you want to fix.
It helps a lot, especially with the nagging injuries that some of our guys have. So we got a chance to get healthy. But I think the bye week is the most important week. We got to sit on this loss for a whole week before the following week we can do something about it. So it's always been a chip on our shoulder, and it just got even bigger. So for myself, I'm finna really lock in these last 2 games. That are guaranteed in my college career. So I'm just grateful for the opportunity. At the end of the day, we had a lot of guys come out healthy. That's all you can really ask for. So God's gonna continue to bless us. I'm not worried about that. We just gotta do our part and just put in the work every day.
Cam, what'd you notice with your passing offense? It felt obviously started hot with Arroyo, the touchdown, and just kind of hit a little bit in the middle of the game. Just kind of what you see from a passing perspective today.
I think we were explosive at certain times. We weren't supposed to, as we've always been. But at the end of the day, we were able to run the ball efficiently when we really needed to. And Dane, he was great in the check down game. Mark was great in the check down game. So we gotta get better at the little things. We gotta continue to make routine plays. That's something that we can be working on going to the bye week.
Did you take any positives out of a loss like this?
The positive is that we finally faced real adversity. We finally lost the game, so that's the only positive. The upside of it is who are we going to be when we come out this bye week? Who are we going to show as a team when we come out this bye week? And we get a chance to play against a good Wake Forest team. So I say the only positive that we finally hit adversity. When you win 9 games straight and you lose a game, you can finally see everything start to unfold. But that's nothing that we got to worry about in our locker room. We got a locker room full of good guys, good humans on both sides of the ball. And, we're going to pour to each other for these next 2 games, try to control our destiny.
What was the mood like in the locker room after the game?
Just down. I mean, every time I lose a game, you're not happy. But the thing about our locker room is that you've seen it going from first quarter to fourth quarter that, we're going to continue to play no matter how much we down or how much we up. So we just worried about getting people healthy, going to the bye week, executing plays on both sides of the ball, and doing the little things. The little things will win you games. We didn't do enough of that today, but we'll try to be better after the bye week.
What do you think led to the inefficiencies on third down? You guys were 3 of 10 on thirds, and fourth downs 2 of 1 of 4. What led to the inefficiency in there? Just
miscues, not executing at a high level like we always do. And, that's something that we can't have. We're the #1 offense in the country. We prove that stuff to ourselves every week. We don't care about the outside noise, but, we got to just get back right. We got to, me and the receivers, got to get elite timing. The trenches get healthy. Run game gets better every week. So, we just excited for the opportunity that we get against Wake Forest. We don't really have too much to say as of this game because at the end of the day, we can't control it now. So, we're gonna control what we control going forward. Try to win 2 more games.
You guys had a lot of passing yards, but there were times where it seemed like they were doing some things coverage-wise that were creating problems. What were you seeing?
Seeing the field, seeing space, going through progressions. When you can really throw the ball efficiently like we can on offense, you're gonna have incompletions, you're gonna have overthrows, underthrows. We don't really worry about that. It's just minimizing them. So we did it at a certain time, minimizing the bad plays, but we didn't do it enough to win the game. And that's just something that only the person and the film room can change. So we're gonna watch the film tonight on the plane back, and try to get better Monday.
But did you find that they were making you hold the ball at times? Like it seemed like you had to hold the ball probably longer than you wanted to at times.
I wouldn't say that. They were dropping a little bit more back, but a lot of it was just us not being efficient on time and not being decisive on my part, on the route running part. I think at certain times we didn't play freely together. That's something that we got to get better at. And I mean, we still we're a 9-1 team. We're one of the best teams in the country. So at the end of the day, we're in a good position to still play for ACC championship. So I'm gonna lead the pass in the pass, and I'm just ready to go try and beat Wake Forest.
When you guys got the ball back with 2 minutes left, you guys have pulled rabbits out of hats all year. Do you think this is just another chance to just come back and get the late win?
Yeah, for sure. Our confidence as a whole team isn't going to change, no matter we win or lose the game. So, every time the ball touches your hands, you think you scored the ball. So, we got a good locker room full of guys. And I mean, that's one of the best things when you're playing with a team like this, and you lose on a game like this. There's no pointing fingers. There's no crying. There's a little bit of just pain just throughout the locker room because we finally have real adversity now. So the biggest thing for us is who we're going to be when we come out of this bye week. Are we going to be a physical team, or are we going to get complacent? And I tell you right now, we're going to be a physical team.
Cam,
Last
you're speaking to us with maturity, disappointment and loss and the whole thing. Not every player takes losses the same way. Will you address the team with some of the things that you're saying and remind the guys, still planning to play forward with a lot of positive stuff that, like you're sharing with us, because not every player handles losses the same way.
Yeah, we've already had that conversation locker room at the game. Every winner got to lose someday. So we end up being on the losing side of it today. But our routine isn't going to change. My routine isn't going to change. It's been working for 9 weeks. It didn't work 1 week. Well, I'll change it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I play a lot of college football. I've lost a lot of games. I won a lot of games. So to go and put yourself in a position where a loss just takes everything out of you, it just means nothing, because at the end of the day you got to wake up and do the journey all over again. So hopefully 2 weeks we'll be on the right side of it.